Okay, so just want to make a quick video covering the S-grade Mythic prices before the update, as far as I know, which I don't know all the pricing, but I'll do my best to give you what I know. So, Amethyst I think is around 200 mil. I know someone that just moved it for like 220 mil, I think. So they have 220 mil, they sold it for that. Uh, you could maybe find 150 still if they undersell it like crazy. And then I'm sure a lot of people want like 250, 300 because they bought it low and they're trying to sell it for like 50 mil above what they bought it. So that's roughly Amethyst. Champ, there's only like one or two. I don't think they've ever been traded. There's only one or two S grades, I mean. So I don't think they've ever traded, but I might be wrong. There's someone with an A plus that's been looking to trade, but I have no idea what people would want to move it for because that's going to be insanely inflated wrap compared to what it's actually worth. Blaze is like around 60. I've seen people trying to sell it for like 55 in the server too, in the official server. So you could probably find 55. 60 you can definitely find if you like go through the buyers. You should be able to find that right now. Uh, Obviously, once someone buys out a full, let's say all the blazes get bought that are 60, then it's going to be 65 or 70. That's just how the market's going to work. Then Dahlia, I've never seen sell or anyone have an S Dahlia. I have no idea if this has even been created. I haven't seen this yet. CSB is around 6 mil. If you sell it under 6 mil, it's going to sell very easily, but you never see booths with CSB under 6 mil for long. So 6 to 7 is like pretty fair. If it's above 7, no one cares. No one's going to buy it. Cyber, I know one person specifically that was selling it for 100 mil in lobby today. You could probably find 80 or 90 mil, maybe, but I don't know if any of the really low sellers are left for cyber. The cyber, more than the others, people are gatekeeping a lot, so they really just don't want to move it unless they get like well over what most of the other people are doing. So they seem to be declining good offers more than the other groups off of what I've seen, but I don't know. Aegis, there's only like two or three, so no idea. Divine, so Divine I think goes for like 200, 250 mil pure gems right now, and then if you wanted tradables, you'd have to do like 300, 350. Uh, I know of someone that gave like 360 to Wawa for his S Divine that I held in the video. He traded it for like 360 mil in S grades, S grade mythics, in like the actual value of them. So it was a pretty good trade, I think. That might be overpay now though, so I'm not too sure. Eclipse 3 and 4 no one wants, so we're just not going to cover them because they smell. I don't think these even have their idols yet, as far as I know, and I don't even think anyone's made them. So I I think a newbie was working on a idol for these, and it was going to be a really cool stance, from what I remember it being. But I don't know if this got added yet or not. So as far as X goes, I think it's around 170 mil pure gems, and then if you wanted to do tradables, it would probably be like 200, roughly, but I'm not too sure. Elf would be about 15 to 20. I think a lot of people sell it for around 17, 18, but I might be wrong. I don't know if anything recent for Enigma. I have no idea what this goes for. It should be more than Divine, but I don't think anyone's trading these. There's been a really low amount of S grades. I think there's only like 3 or 4 S grade Enigmas, but I'm not too sure. Gemblade, I don't know any pricing on, but it's really rare to have an S grade gem. So I think this would go for overwrap by maybe 10 mil as a guess, but I'm not too sure on gem. Inferno, a lot of people have been selling around like 80 to 100. I don't think you're going to find anyone selling over 100, but somewhere around probably 90 you're going to have an easy time finding as a guess. Lotus, I think someone was selling it for like 120 mil for the S grade. And then there's another that has it at 300 mil, but that's not going to sell. So I think around 120, 150, not too sure. It doesn't have its idol yet, so it's kind of worthless. You can't, this is not a not a sword you can have an S grade of. Nutcracker's around like 27 to probably 35 tops. It's usually around 30 for a Nutcracker. It's been a pretty stable S grade. Olympus, I want to say, is around 75 to 85. As far as what I've seen, maybe you could find 70, and maybe you could do 90, but I don't know. I would say around 70 to 85 is my guess. Protector, I think, is around 27. That might be overpay though. I saw some stuff in the server where they were saying someone bought it for like around 27.30, and they were saying that he was dumb for overpaying. Typical trade chat stuff, but so maybe you can get it for like 25, but I don't know. I don't know protector values too much. There's a lot of people with these up on their stands, but I think they're pricing it pretty high, so no one buys them. Like 10 mil above what it should be going for. So, not too sure on protector. Chaos, a lot of people have on their booth. I think the lowest one I've seen is 55 mil. And then the highest one I've seen is like 70. So if you look for something around 60, you should be able to find it right now. And the price should go up quite a bit after the update. Even if S-grade mythics aren't good, if you get this for 60 mil, there's a decent chance that this will hold its value, even if the perk is bad. Because if this gets its idol, then the demand for this will immediately go up, because both the single item will look really cool and the purple glow on this weapon will actually work pretty well. Because it's a rainbow weapon, the purple on the blade matches with the glow. Spirit's around 8 mil. There are people that undercut 8 mil by like 7.8, 7.9, but those sell really quickly. If you have it between 8 and 9 mil, then that's pretty fair for Spirit. 9 mil's a little high, but someone might still buy it off of you. The people that sell it for like 10 mil or above are just really hoping someone stupid comes to their booth and buys it. But that's kind of it for Spirit. Tri-Heat, I've seen people selling for 57 to 60 a lot. And I think there's another person that's selling for like 65. So that's where you should be buying Tri-Heat. Warforged, I'm not too sure about like current prices because people don't really stock Warforged. But I want to say it's around 7. I don't think anyone buys it around that, but I've seen 7.5 on a lot of booths, but I think that's over. If you sold it for like 6 mil, I think anyone would grab it. So maybe 6.5 to 7 as a guess, but I'm not too sure on War. Winter's been around 40 mil for a while. If you sell it like 37 mil, someone's probably going to grab it off of you instantly. If you sell it for like 50, you're probably not going to get any offers. You can maybe get tradables worth 50, but that's about it with Winter. Wrath, I've seen anywhere from like 17 to 21. The 17 I feel like is a snipe, and people should be tempted to grab it, but because this is going to go up a decent amount, or should. Even if S-grade prices are kind of bad, it's a decent item. The thing is, 17 mil in singles is probably better than buying a S-grade, generally. So, but yeah, that's as far as I know, the pricing for S-grade mythics before the update. I just thought I'd make a quick video covering them because it's easy to, and if you know that some of the prices that I don't, or you know, let's say lower prices or higher prices than I've heard of, as far as what things sell for or what things like people actually are willing to buy for, then just leave a comment. That's all I know as far as S-grade mythics. I don't really trade them. I don't buy or sell them. I just hear it or I see them in lobby. But yeah, I hope it helps. Have a good one.